Most of my fishing at the moment is done in quick sessions, either before or after work. Just a few hours at most. So it's essential that I get the most out of that short window. I like to keep a few spots topped up with bait in the hope to keep fish visiting those areas regularly, but sometimes it's just a case of locating them and getting amongst them. I'm in a fortunate position with my job that it allows me to fish midweek, which 9 times out of 10 gives me the lake to myself, allowing me to move around freely and create multiple opportunities for a bite. Right, so I've done a lap of the lake. I've found a few fish in some likely areas and I'm going to introduce a little bit of bait into the margins, so hopefully I can get 1 or 2 feeding and nick one out. If not, it is looking good for a bite on the top again. So I'll do a few more laps and see what I can find. Right, so I was just about to give up hope, try them on the top, but after one more lap around the lake, ended up seeing 2 fish feeding on the spot that I baited up. So I thought I'd give it one more chance and it paid off. Well, I've just had this lovely low 20 mirror. After watching the fish feeding the edge, I noticed that they were spooking off the wafters. I think it's the roach smashing the bait, just moving it too much, it was just putting them off. So I switched to a bottom bait and it didn't take long for this one to have it. Absolutely lovely fish. After getting a job my side of town, I decided to call it a day with work, head home, grab the gear and get down the lake as fast as I could. I had a good few hours ahead of me and I wanted to make the most of it. So after walking round, climbing a few trees, I found a good number of fish held up at the back part of the lake. I've seen Scar, a fish that I caught a couple months back, swimming side by side with another one of my target fish. It's a fish known as Cluster, a lovely old scaly mirror, and I'm hoping I can add him to my album today. both rods are out the water, and that can only mean one thing: 2 takes. One being this mad little character, probably the smallest fish in the lake, but I've got something better waiting for you. So here's the second fish, a little bit more impressive than the first. It ripped off just as I got the other one in the net, and it's a much better result. Big long barbules, lovely colours, and a big paddle for a towel. You couldn't ask for more in a common, could you? After both them fish, the swim went dead, so I decided to look elsewhere. It became obvious pretty quickly that they were all on the top, so I grabbed the surface gear and decided to give it a go. Well, after the amount of fish I saw cruising on the top, I just had to give it a go on the surface. It took a while to get them going, and competing with bird life is pretty difficult, but once they got feeding, they were having it. I watched this one go from mixer to mixer and then divert straight to my hook bait. He snatched it and was away. Well, this is fish number 2 off the top. I fired a pouch load of mixers out while I was still dealing with the other fish, and they were still having it, so got back out as soon as I could, and within 10 seconds this one took it. There's still a chance of another fish as well. Well, after a few more aborted takes and the bird life clearing me out again, I've decided to call it a day. It's been a good session, and hopefully in my next video I might be able to bring you one of my target fish.